Hiya, it's Amanda here from Lolly Lulu Crafts, and it's just a little update on my video that I put up a couple of days back, re this Cricut news. I haven't seen all of your comments yet. I've literally just come in to have a read, but the quick look that I can see is that a lot of you did not know about this, which I'm not surprised about because it did seem to be kind of buried in the blog. However, I have some further information for you. As I said to you in my video, I did write to Cricut an email saying a couple of things. One, that is there any chance that the Cricut Mini, which is the main, but in effect all of the machines, but obviously in particular the Mini, which you can't use at all without the software, whereas obviously the other machines, although you can't do a lot of stuff with them like designing side of it, you can at least use the cartridges with it. But the Cricut Mini literally becomes expensive trash as of that date. But basically all of these legacy machines, if I can speak, have the wrong hardware components. I was thinking that it might be possible to do like an update down the wire, as we have with our Explore, to the machine to make it be able to work with the design space. So I just queried that point, and apparently not. It's actually a hardware issue. I wondered that just because the machines are so much older, I suspected that there was a possibility that just the actual machine itself is just too old now for the connection to be made. And I really do wonder as well that whether they have that much interest in putting much effort into it anyway, but if it's not there, if it's not able to be done, I guess it's not able to be done. The other question I asked was there any way of transferring our designs that we've saved in Cricut Craft Room into the Design Space software? And again, the answer is no. There's no direct connection, and as far as I can see, I had a look myself, and when you try to save your designs that you've done in Cricut Craft Room, you'll see that it says save it as a Cricut Craft Room file or save it as a Gypsy file. There's no option to save it as an SVG or anything like that, because obviously if we could do that, we could save it as an SVG, then take that save file ourselves and import it into Design Space, but unfortunately that is not available to us. If you guys know of anything, if somebody's come up with a hack to go around that, then it'd be great if you could let me know. I mean, I don't know if anybody has already. As I say, I haven't read the comments 100%, but if you do know something, that would be great to know. And thirdly, I talked about the fact that I thought it was really poor that those people like myself that were already really loyal to them were the ones that were being penalised the most, because we weren't being offered any kind of compensation for the fact that our machines are becoming completely useless. And as I said to them at the time as well, I totally get that this has to happen. You can't run two softwares and in this way, it's not practical. But one would think that there must be enough people like myself that have these older legacy machines that there must be some way that they could do something better. And if there isn't, then at least offer everybody some sort of compensation. Now, I did say that I wouldn't exactly say what happened with me. I did get a response with that, and it was kind of one that was, as it were, well, since you're a good customer, etc., etc., and I was kind of left to leave that kind of private, I guess. However, it strikes me that I don't have to tell you what happened per se, but what I will say is that if you have got a legacy machine and you're not eligible for the $75 voucher because you already have an Explore, then complain and say exactly what I just said, that you're totally dissatisfied with that, you're a loyal customer, you've bought this machine and the Explore, and so you just feel that seems really unfair, and what are they going to do about it? And hopefully they might do for you what they did for me. It's not the same as a £75 voucher, but it's better than a poke in the eye. So I told them I wouldn't say what it was, but I'm not saying what it is. I'm just saying to you I would definitely complain. So yeah, do that. because, as I say, you might find it's in your interests. Okay, so without sort of breaking any confidences, and as I must confess that he didn't exactly ask me not to, but I kind of got the feeling that that would not be what was in their mind. So I just feel that in order to allow me to keep a dialogue with them for future things, because obviously I need to be able to get information from them in the future, I felt like I needed to be considerate of that, but I also have to be considerate of you guys, so I'm trying to hope I find a middle ground. So as I say, I would definitely complain. All right, so I hope that's updated you. Thank you very much for all your comments. I can see there's quite a few, and there's obviously quite a few views, and I'm really sorry about this. I have to say I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted because I love my machine. So anyway, I will keep you informed if I find any other information. I suspect this is probably it now. You need to be quick if you're going to do anything, by the way, because it needs to be done before the 15th of July. For you to sort of make your complaints if you're a person who already has an Explore with your legacy machine, and if you're a person that doesn't have an Explore and wants the voucher, I think I said it in the original video, you need to get your request for that voucher and spend the voucher by the 15th of July, which is another thing that I thought was a bit dodgy, but anyway, so you need to get a shift on if you haven't done it already. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next week for, I think I've got a Sue, I think I said to you I had a Christmas project, but I think actually subsequent to that I had a Sue Wilson Christmas haul. Her Christmas dies have been released, so I have that video for you instead. So the Christmas card video will be postponed to the following week. So I look forward to seeing you for that, and thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. Bye.